In today's video, we will discuss Square9's integration with Dynamics GP. In this example, we are working with an invoice for equipment that has already been received. In Dynamics GP terms, we refer to this as a purchase invoice. There are a number of ways to order and receive goods in Dynamics GP, so it's good to note that the steps described here may vary if you are working with a different ordering and receiving process. Before we get into how Global Search interfaces with Dynamics, let's take a look at the process that got us to this point and resulted in the receipt of this invoice. A PO is entered into Dynamics from the purchase order entry screen. Here we have an order for multiple items. The purchase order is completed and saved. That order is sent to the vendor, processed, and the goods are received. At the time of receipt, the receiving transaction entry screen is used to indicate the receipt of goods. The vendor is selected, and the items from the PO are marked as received in Dynamics. The receipt is posted, and from an accounting perspective, we now wait for the invoice. That brings us to today, where we now have an invoice for those received goods from the vendor. Square9 offers a number of tools to assist with the capture, indexing, and approval routing for accounts payable invoices of all kinds. Here we will leverage key-free indexing to complete the indexing process. Notice we can simply lasso entire columns from the invoice, making short work of the remaining data entry on this document. With an invoice that has been indexed and routed for approval, there is no additional work to do. Square9's Dynamics GP integration now takes the lead and will automatically create the purchasing invoice entry transaction, and the payment can be processed.